Today is September the 10th, 9-10, and our title is Honey Jar. Honey Jar. So let's get our sketchbook opened up here. Looks like I'm moving on to a blank page. Please remember, if you do so, divide your book vertically, horizontally, so that you have 4 squares to work in. Let's put the date at the top, 9-10, and here we go. We're going to start with a foreshortened circle at the top. As you know, that's just an oval. It's like a flattened oval. So if you put 2 dots, one on each side, and you curve over, and you curve under, you should have it. Okay, I'm going to fix this a little bit. There we go. Okay, so this is the top of the honey jar. Okay, let's go ahead and bring another one that's coming around it. Try to make this equal. But as you come this way, you're going to stop right about there and leave a spot in the middle that has no line. Okay. Let's bring our jar down on the sides, right about here. Curve it. Same thing on the other side. Curve it out. Then at the bottom, point to point, curve that as well. Okay. So we've got that. Let's put a horizon line in the back before we forget. Just straight over. Okay, horizontal line. We've got that. Now we need to put some honey around the top, like there's honey coming out of it. So how we're going to do that is we're just going to come off of this edge and we're just going to make some little bumps all around it, like it's coming right off the edge. And I'm going to erase this little line inside here because I don't need that, and I'm going to try to get rid of this one over here too. Okay, so please make sure you erase those if you don't need them. Alright, so there's the honey all kind of crusted and coming off of it. Now we're going to put a label on it, and how we're going to do that is we're going to come down right about the middle, straight up and down, just like that, and make a line. Now, curve it towards the middle, just like that. Curve this also, just like that. So the label is wrapping around the jar. I'm going to start with the H because this is going to be honey. And as I move over, I'm just going to start drawing it in. And as you can see, at this point, we can't see the whole word, which is fine because this label is going around the jar. The jar is tilted a different direction. We can't see all of it, so that's fine. Okay, so H-O-N, that's enough. That's fine. Okay, so you've got your label. So the last thing we need is some blended shading on the left side from the left to right. So underneath this honey that's kind of dried on here, we're going to start with the dark. Just like that. And as I move for the next pass, I'm going to shade even lighter. And as I make my next pass, I'm going to go even lighter. So each time that I move over, I'm going to lighten up more and more. Now I'm going to darken just a little bit more underneath here because that's hanging over the jar right there. And I'd like this just a little bit darker down the left side, so I can go back and do that. Okay, there we go. We just need to make a little bit of shading inside on this side. So dark around the rim, and as you move over, lighten it up a little bit. Okay, it's the inside of the jar. Okay, and cast shadow is the last thing, and we'll be done. So as it's coming around this corner, we're going to come off of the edge, and I'm just going to shade it right up into the corner. Okay, I'm not letting it go past this edge. I don't want it way over here because the shadow's ending at the edge of this jar. But one thing you do want to make sure you do is that you line it up all the way to the edge of the jar. Don't leave that blank space I just had. Okay, fill it all the way in, just like that. And you want to round your shadow too because this is rounded as well. Okay, So I'd like you to make one of these today. Please make sure that you erase any lines or marks that you don't need. Don't forget your details like the honey that's crusted around the top and your label. I'd like blended shading here and down the left side. You need a cast shadow here, and don't forget that horizon line in the back.